Bertucci, Stampin Up demonstrator in Australia, and I'm back! Bruno and I are back in Australia. We missed you all so much. Thank you so much for following us online, for your amazing comments, and just for having a lot of fun with us while we've been away. I have so much to show you today that my brain is bamboozled. There's so much to talk about today. I've got my big list and lots of show and tell as well. How is everyone? Tell me what's been happening with you all. I hope you enjoyed the videos and that you got to see a lot of your favorite demonstrators while we were away. We tried to take as many pictures and video as possible so that it felt like you were here with us or there in Rome with us. My body is still in Rome time. I am going to sleep at around 5 o'clock in the morning, which is about 10 o'clock p.m. Rome time. And then I usually wake up around 1 p.m. in the afternoon. So it's an early start for me today because, you know, I still want to be in Rome. My body was like, no, I don't want to be in Australia. I want to be in Rome. I understand why my body wants to be in Rome. Hello, Randy. I'm so glad it felt like you were there. That was the whole idea, that we wanted to try and make you feel like you're part of our little adventure. And what I think was really nice about the videos was how many of you said that you won't get to travel maybe because of family circumstances or illness or something like that. So you felt like it was the next best thing to traveling yourself was coming along with us. So I really hope you enjoyed your bike ride around Rome and your cooking tour and your Greek Isle cruise, because we sure did. I came back, so it's a week ago yesterday that we got back, and from our yacht little excursion in Mykonos, which was absolutely spectacular. Bruno got burnt for the first time in his life, I think. I don't think he's ever got burnt. Me, however, it happens pretty much every time I see sun, but I was being very careful and putting on a lot of sunscreen. But I came back with the biggest cold sore, my lip blistered. So from now on, I'm going to have to make sure I have zinc lips, because this is the second time that this has happened, and it was terrible. It was a big, scabby, awful thing. So we're all rested. We're all back together. I like that. A good cheap trip for you. No, we really enjoyed it, and I'm so glad we did those videos because we've already started looking back at them. Friends and family have looked at the videos as well, and they've had a lot of fun looking at those and really enjoying it. So yes, it was ouch, and I've got to make sure that I bring my proper cold sore cream. That's on the to-do list the next time we go overseas, which is in 3 weeks. I know, we're going overseas again. We're crazy. We're going with Jessie this time as well, which is going to be super exciting. So we're off to the US because that's what we can do, huh? It's so exciting. So I have so much to share with you. I have so many gifts that Stampin' Up has given us while we were on this amazing trip, which it makes me highlight something very, very important to all of you. Some of you are already demonstrators and you're watching, but some of you are my lovely customers, or you could be thinking about becoming a demonstrator. And I'm telling you, after this trip and the trips that are coming up, is just amazing what this company can offer you if you want to take advantage of the amazing opportunities that Stampin' Up open to you. So at the moment, there is an incredible joining special, and I will mention this throughout my talk today, but I don't want you to miss out. So already we've had 12 new team members join the Crazy Crafters team in my full team. 12 this month, which is so exciting. We're going to St. Louis, Rick, and then to New York City. I know, random. We're visiting friends, so that's going to be exciting. Yes, it's very, very exciting. International Convention, Luann. So exciting. So yes, there's a special at the moment where you get $111 of product for free. Only here in Australia is it $111. So you pay $169 and then you choose $280 of any product that you want. Crazy, like crazy good. So if you have a shopping list that is over $169, please talk to me about joining up. I have a video that shows you exactly how easy it is to join, that you don't have to be stressed about being locked in or pressured, or that you have to sell. You don't have to sell. You can just get a really cool deal. So if you have any questions about that, if you live in Australia and you want to know about this joining special, please take advantage. Another really cool opportunity that's happening is the fact that the brand new holiday catalog is coming out the 1st of September. Actually, is it the 2nd of September for customers? No. Look at me. I'm like holding it away from me. It is the 4th of September. I actually bought readers in Rome. I don't know where my readers are, but I'm going to have to make sure that they're in here, just so I can like look at them and be happy when I put the readers on. I'm changing my, instead of going, I'm getting old, I'm putting readers on. I'm going to be like, oh, I got these in Rome. I got my readers in Rome. I'm trying to change the conversation in my head from something negative to something positive. So 4th of September, this holiday catalog comes out, but exactly who doesn't have a list over that amount? Our list is thousands. So as a demonstrator, you will get to see the catalog now. If you're a demonstrator, you can see it now. It's on the demonstrator website as a PDF. So, and we'll be able to start ordering from it. Elaine asked the question, from the 1st of August. Only if you're a demonstrator, however. So another reason to think about joining up. So once you join up, you get this $111 for free. Why wouldn't you? And free postage. Why wouldn't you? Even just that on itself is a cool perk. But another perk is that you get to order from the holiday catalog earlier, a whole month earlier. Plus you get 20% off anything you purchase from any catalog, any current product or clearance rack, anything that is available, you get 20% off. Another winner, another no-brainer. And the other option that's coming up is that we have an amazing event happening in Australia OnStage. In fact, it's happening around the world. So you can actually come along to that event, the OnStage event. So we have one in Perth and one in Sydney, and they are going to be held in November, and the registration is happening very soon. So that you only get to come to that event if you join as a demonstrator. And I'm telling you, you want to come to that event, because at that event we get to see new product, we get to order new product, we get cool gifts, we get amazing things. No, there's no restriction of what you can order, Stephanie. You'll have to rephrase that. What do you mean by restriction on what we can order? So what's interesting is when you do your starter kit, you can only order up to $280 in your starter kit. But once you've done your starter kit, you can then go over to the demonstrator website, because you now have access. You are now a demonstrator. So you get access to the demonstrator website where you can buy unlimited everything. You still get the same rewards as a customer. So you know the freebies at the back of the catalog that have the rewards and the host stamp sets, you still get them. You still get the coupons. Oh my goodness, OnStage is the best. OnStage is like worth signing up for. Even without the freebies, the $111 of freebies, even without the free postage, even without the 20% discount. Just join to come along to OnStage. We usually have around 70 crazy crafters that come along to those events. And you get to meet other people as well from around Australia. Plus, we went to an overseas event. You can go, I know there's people going to Germany. Why not? Go to the big event. You can go anywhere you want in the world. So it's really exciting. I don't think you can Yes, that's right. You have to earn them. But some people think, Barb, she said you can't purchase the host stamp sets. Yes, but you can purchase them if you have the rewards, because some demonstrate, or some people think that they miss out on the customer rewards because they're no longer a customer. Wrong. We still get all the same rewards as a customer on top of our discounts. So you don't miss out on anything, because some people are like, oh, but I'll miss out on rewards and I'll miss out on this. No, you gain way more than you lose. So in fact, you don't lose anything. So like the annual catalogue, we had a specific, oh, I see. Okay. I'm glad I asked. So Stephanie asked, is there a restriction on what we can order? Now with the holiday catalogues or the smaller catalogues, usually what happens is that we can order everything in the pre-order. So starting from the 1st of August, we'll more than likely, but don't confirm that because I don't have inside information, but usually what has happened is that we can order the whole catalogue. The annual catalogue had a pre-order restriction of certain things, but usually the smaller catalogues, there is no restriction. So I'm glad I asked what you meant by that. Rick is saying there's one of each non-consumable and usually 3 of the consumable. That could be right, actually. There might be a limit in the amount, but yeah. But I don't think there's a restriction on what items. So it might be just the amount of product we order, but I'm pretty sure we can get everything. So we shall see. But there'll be plenty to choose from, even if we have to wait a little bit extra, but it's good to break it up. We need to break it up. So that was number 1, hot tip, hot, hot, hot off the press. No matter where you are in the world, please look at joining, because this company is incredible. The people that we got to meet on this trip, it's just amazing what it opens up. The people you meet, Shelley Gardner and Sarah are just the most beautiful people, and they just have heart of gold, both of them. Yeah, it's just the best company. So if you are not sure who to join with, or you want some advice if you don't live in Australia, please just message me, let me know, because I know a lot of demonstrators around the world that are awesome, awesome, and I can direct you. If you're ordering through someone already, talk to them, because you already have a relationship with them. So talk to them and ask them, you know, what do you do as a demonstrator? Maybe you'll be their first team member. How awesome. Imagine being their only team member. That would be so cool. So Elaine asked, can we order the physical catalogue yet? So this is really important. I want you to listen very carefully to this advice. So as a demonstrator, we will be able to get our hot little hands on this catalogue as long as we place an order from the 1st of August. It will come in that first order. So the earlier you order, the better, because you'll get your catalogue quicker. If you do not place an order from, I think it's the 1st of August to the 15th of August or something like that, you're going to be waiting. You're going to be probably waiting until the end of August for your catalogue to show up. So, hot tip, if you are a demonstrator, make sure you order ASAP. Even if it's just things from the annual catalogue. It doesn't have to be items from the holiday catalogue. Any order. Get some Tombow glue, for goodness sakes. Do anything to get your catalogue delivered ASAP, right? Now, customers, how do you get your hands on a catalogue? If you live in Australia and you have spent over $50 with me, boom, automatically. Thank you, Susan, the 12th. So you got to order before the 12th. Thank you. Oh, Catherine said it. Thank you, Catherine. So as a customer, you will get it automatically from me. So great time to place an order with me if you live in Australia. It will come free. It costs me $4.25 to send it. Hence why I have a minimum amount for you to spend, because, you know, it costs. And all I ask is that if you already have a demonstrator, please talk to them. Really important, because all of us are offering the catalogs. Yeah, the only time I expedite an order is pre-order time. Very clever, Rick. We don't have expedited here or express in Australia. So just order ASAP on that first if you're a demonstrator. So I am going to be compiling all of my customers that have spent over $50 by the end of this month, because this is the last time I can order it where it gets sent to you directly from Stampin' Up. And more than likely, you will get it towards the end of August, okay? Just be prepared for that. Even though I'm placing it now, it probably won't come till the end of August. So I think that's got all of the info you need. Because, we want to make sure you have the catalog, that you have all the information that you need to get started. I love that. I know, I'm sorry about that. That's okay. You didn't cause the fact that we have no express post in Australia. It's not your fault, Rick. Hi, Holly. Good to see you. Hi, Susan. So that is our joining special. I will reiterate this at the end as well, because it is such a big deal. Like, such a big deal. Because it just opens opportunities that you just did not expect or think about. I know that Bruno and I did not think that this would be our job and that we would be traveling to the Greek Isles on a cruise. We had 2 team members that came along and another team member that was invited. So 4 crazy crafters, well 5 including Bruno and then Jesse's husband. So there were 6 of us on the cruise that Stampin' Up took us there and changed our life. Like, seriously, it's like the trip of a lifetime. And I'm sure all of them, Michelle Mills, Jessie Holton, Linda Geeta, Dave, Jessie Holton's husband, I'm sure all of it, we were all pinching ourselves. We were like sitting on the pool deck on the first day going, can you believe it? Can you believe we're just saying goodbye to Rome and we're on a cruise? And it's because they worked hard, they applied the training that I've given them, they used the information and they went for it. It's so exciting. Fiona was there as well. And Fiona she went on to Dubai afterwards and went to Ferrari World. How was it, by the way? I hope you had fun. It was so nice meeting Eden. He's such a lovely young man. Really sweet young man. He's got a good son there. He's good stock. I'm listening to you from work through headphones. Good on you, Annie. So it is honestly the most amazing company. I can't speak highly enough. So definitely think about joining. Yes, it's amazing being a customer, but it's a whole new world when you become a demonstrator. Awesome. I bet you it was. I'd love to do that Ferrari ride. Now, what else do we have? Oh, we've got a giveaway today. So I'm going to choose a certain time. So it could be like 10 minutes and 31 seconds. And I'm going to pick a certain time that is predetermined. I've already picked it. And the person is going to win the amazing bird ballad tin with the laser cut cards on the inside. I'm going to post that out. So get commenting, and anyone in the world can be part of it. So just make sure you're commenting, because I'm going to be picking a random winner based on the timing. Exciting. So that's the bird ballad tin. See, I've got all my notes here. I've got 2 pages of notes because I didn't want to forget everything. Bonus days. That's my next one. So bonus days is that every $90 that you spend, you get a $9 voucher. That bonus is going to be finishing this week. So Bruno and I have like 20 vouchers. And so it's really important that you make the most of it. We've only got like, how many days? 30 days for September, April, June, and November. 31 days in July. So we have 5 days left of the month to get our vouchers. Now, there's no limit to what you can get. How many vouchers? I'm glad you love birds, Carol. I know, it's very cool. Yee, have you got the right time? I love this game. I saw someone else do it. I'm like, that's a really cool idea, doing it based on timing. Really smart. Hi, Melissa. Yes, Lynn, you could win. Just depends what time you comment. And this is either on the live or the replay, but the cutoff is going to be, what day is it today? Friday. Monday, I'll announce the winner. So if you watch it over the weekend, which is Monday Australian time, which will be Sunday rest of the world. So South Pacific, it'll be Monday. Rest of the world, it'll be Sunday. Thanks, Kathleen. So make sure you get bonus days. Bonus days applies to demonstrators as well. So make sure that you are making the most of bonus days. Get glue, get Tombow, get whatever, because, you know, then you can get the bonuses. We just stocked up on cardstock. We stocked up on paper. We stocked up on our Tombow. And that's the best time to get, because you're getting like basically 10% off, because you can spend the vouchers in August. I'm like, what month is it? Yes, you can spend them in August. $6 in Canada. There you go. $9 in Australia, but you got to spend $90. Yeah, I know, bonus days is the best. Now, the trip. Let me show you. And I promise we are making some cards today, but I told you there's a lot going on. So buckle down. Buckle down. I will put below what time I actually start crafting, in case you don't want to hear me blab on, which some don't. Oh, that's fair enough. We're all different. But I'll put the time of the card making begins at this time. So if you want to fast forward, you can. Oh, yes, good. I was like, what did Sarah Jane say? Only demonstrators can order from August. So if you aren't a demonstrator, time to join if you want to get it early. Plus you get all the freebies. In fact, I'll put my little link here for you, so that if you live in Australia and you want to join up, that you can. So go check that out. Now, also big thank you to all our beautiful customers who placed orders while we were away, because Stampin' Up deliver your goods. We don't deliver them. So even while we're away, everything still works as normal, which is awesome. Which is why it's so good that we can trip off everywhere and business runs as usual. So, thank you, Debbie. That's great. Exactly. Who doesn't love a freebie? Now, let me show you some of my goodies. I can't show them all because we would be here all day. There was a lot of giveaways that we got given on the trip, but I want to show you some highlights of some of the gifts that we received. This one I was very excited about because it is organic oil from Greece and it is absolutely gorgeous. I was so happy that Bruno packed a wine bubble bag. He purchased that and I said, I'll just bring it with us in case we get some wine somewhere and we want to bring it back with us. But it ended up perfect for our oils, so we're very happy it came back in one piece. No breakaging, no breaks. At one stage there was dripping on the train in Rome, on the way to Rome, and I'm like, oh my goodness, has the oil leaked? Because it looked like water was coming out of or oil was coming out of my bag, but no, all good. It was just a leak on the train. Bruno's like, oh my goodness, the oil's leaked. All good. We're very excited about this oil. So this is going to be special. And that was from Stampin' Up. That was one of our pillow gifts. This one is really cool. This is a amazing makeup bag. And check it out. It's Perennial Essence Designer Series paper. I love that Stampin' Up do all these cool things. So that is going to be a really awesome makeup bag. Yes, there's a lot of Canadians here. Oh, I'm so happy you joined, Liz. I'm rapt that you were a big surprise for me. I love surprises. We had so many new ones join in the last couple of days that I'm barely catching up. Is it olive oil? Susan, is it? I think so. It says, "Te cane se faresto kala kala." No, I'm kidding. That's just hello, how are you? I'm assuming it's olive oil. It looks like olive oil. Yes. We were at first, we're like, oh, is it wine? No, it's not wine. I'm pretty sure it's olive oil. Now, this is a bag that Brenna got that I might have to steal. He got this given to him during the opening event. So that was really good. And it's a really good bag. He used it during our trip. And you actually pull the backpack like that. How cool is that? It was a very, very handy bag to bring with us. And it has a little hole here for your cords. Yeah, so that's very cool. We also got this Santorini bag, and we love them so much that when we were in Santorini, we got a few more of these, but a bit smaller. And that's what our oil was given to us in. Super cute. Love it. Precious memories of Santorini. Totally want to go back there. It was the most beautiful place. We had a private tour, as you probably saw from our video. If you've missed our videos, they're all on YouTube. So check them out. I should actually put a list here on Facebook too, so that you can see them. So that was the gorgeous bag. I got a puffer vest, which is totally adorable. And Brenna called me a soccer mum when I put it on. So that has the Greek Isles emblem. Yes, so it is a great bag for the spouses. And you know, there were some people that came along, and it's quite good, like it's unisex, which was good, because there was some that came along that were women. It wasn't necessarily the hubbies, but it's, yeah, it's masculine, yet a woman can use it too, or they could give it to a friend. But yeah, here's my puffer, my Stampin' Up puffer jacket, so I can look like a soccer mum. And it's quite cold in Melbourne at the moment, so I can be a Stampin' Up soccer mum. But it's really good. It's so perfect. Yes. Yes. Well, all the gifts wouldn't have fit in the bag. Seriously, that's how much we got given. We also got given, we won this one, this cute little apple punch. How adorable is that? That's coming out in the new holiday catalogue. So look out for that. Perfect for teachers' gifts. Yes. And we got some paper, because we love paper. Love it, chop it. Stampin' Dimensionals, by the way, black. Bruno's like, I'll take Stampin' Dimensionals in any colour. Just love Stampin' Dimensionals. Yes, it's keeping me very warm. I feel very professional with my Stampin' Up logo there. And what is the name of this paper? I'm going to show you it. We've got, this is from the holiday catalogue coming up. Come Together Designer Series paper. So here we go here. I'll just flip through this beautiful paper that's coming up. Remember, you can get your hands on this paper from the 1st of August if you're a demonstrator. You can put it on your pre-order. How gorgeous is this paper? So good. I love this. And that's the pretty peacock. Yes, thank you very much. So it's not necessarily just autumn sort of style. You can use it for all sorts of different things. Yeah, very versatile. Look at this. How good is that? Will that paper be for background photos, or you can just do amazing things with that. Beautiful textured wood. And more paper. More paper. Look at that. Perfect. Like, you would not think that this is autumn paper, but yeah, brilliant. So that is the Come Gather Together Designer Series paper. Come Together. There we go. So look out for that. We've also got this paper here. Seriously, this is like just the cusp of what we were given. It's like crazy. This is why I'm telling you, Stampin' Up is the most generous, amazing company ever. Now, this specialty paper is called, well, it's not even really paper. It's Mercury Glass Designer Acetate. Now, this is one of these things. It's a bit like the cardstock vellum. You need to get it to understand just how beautiful it is. So if you don't have the cardstock vellum, or as Bruno calls it, vellum, please get that, because it's just amazing. And this is exactly the same. You have to see this for yourself. Acetate. And look at the pattern. Ah, how cool is that? Coming up in the holiday catalog. Now, what is really cool about this acetate, as you can see, it's see-through. Hello. But you could put any color behind it and it would just change it completely. So I'll show you here, for example. This is putting basic black behind it. Amazing. Check it out. You could put some basic gray behind it. Totally changes it again. I mean, you could put any color behind it, but I just wanted to show you a few ideas here of just how it just completely changes the card. And you might be overwhelmed with the 12 by 12, but remember you can just do my Love It, Chop It and cut it down into cardstock fronts. So the 4 inches by 6 inches. It's just a really great way to sort of make it a little bit more versatile, or even cut it in half and it'll be a little bit more user friendly for you and less overwhelming, because we don't want you to be overwhelmed in any way. We want you to use it. Look at it with the Night of Navy. Stunning! So that comes in a few patterns. There's this one here, which we've seen. There's this one here that's a little bit more speckled. It doesn't have like lines running through it. Like it's not cracked. It's more like a splotches. And I think that's it, yeah. And you get 2 sheets of each. So that is just absolutely amazing new product. I've never seen Stampin' Up do something like that before. Yes, I did have the red out actually, Luann, and it looked really good, but I put it back. I don't have the red here. But honestly, any color behind it, gorgeous, amazing. So have fun with that. That's the Mercury acetate. Where did I put the front of it? Here it is, Mercury glass acetate. So look out for that. Yes, the gifts are still coming and I'm not showing all of them. That's how generous Stampin' Up are. Okay, ready? This is one of my favorite gifts. You probably saw it on my videos. How beautiful is this? And it's a backpack. I used it quite extensively on my trip and I love that it's got this little fold and then a clip. So this is a brand new little backpack that was for the Achiever, and it has a little handle that I can carry if I want to. Has the Stampin' Up little logo there as well. Side pocket. So it's just a really, really cool bag. Super funky. Whoever designed this, props to you, because it is just gorgeous. Yeah, lovely backpack. So that's that one. And the last night there was this little surprise here. Bruno has added a few little things to my gift that we were given on the last night. So this is how it came. Hee hee. And it's so cool because it sits on your pillow. It's like you walk in and like, gift. But this is what Bruno has done to my bracelet. The bracelet originally was just those 3 there, and I'll show you those. So it has, oh no, there's 4. So it has create, inspire, share on the little charms, and then it's got the little grease with the Stampin' Up logo. How adorable is that? So I could just totally wear it like that, which I will. But Bruno added all of my charms that I have been given as awards for different things each year. So it has like 2000 and I can't even read it. Oh my goodness, my eyesight's so bad. It's 2018 and it's got Australia #1 in sales. And it has it engraved on the back. So really cool way to keep all my little charms. I might find a new way to sit because I don't sit too well when I put it on. It looks a bit ridiculous. But we might find a way to adapt it so that they sit on there nicely. Yeah, I love the bracelet. It's beautiful. But I really want to find a way to use these little charms because they're like, for me, that's a big deal to have those achievements over the last few years. And I want to find a way to be able to show that and inspire others as well. Look what you can do. Look at all the cool things that you can achieve that you never thought possible. If I can do it, you can do it. Yes, we work hard, but everyone can work hard. It's just consistency. It's my word, consistency. So there you go. How exciting is that? That's just literally some of it. Gifts, amazing. Stampin' Up, amazing. Now, you probably saw on our blog, KylieBertucci.com, that we've got all of these amazing new cards that have gone up in the last few weeks. Don't fall into water, I'll sink and drown. So these gorgeous cards. I love this parcels and, I think it's parcels and presents or something like that. I'm so bad. Look at me. I'm like, what was the name? Someone will think of it. But it is the best stamp set. We're going to actually be using the sentiment today with our card. This one here that the amazing Bruno did. By the way, did you notice that Bruno's part of a new design team? Ah, I'm so excited for them. The Gentleman's Crafters. And it's so distinguished. It's so, like, amazing. They've done a really, really great job of that blog hop. So if you haven't checked it out, make sure you go to my blog. It's on the most popular items list. I just want to see if I can share my display with you and show my blog, because it's always fun for you to see what's been happening on there. You might miss a few things that have been going on because there's so much happening over there. I hope you check it out. Okay, there we go. So let's pop the screen on. So if we come over here on the right hand side, so you'll always find the host code on the right hand side if you need that, any of my lovely customers. So over here you can see popular posts, ones that are happening, and I'm pretty sure, it's left the popular post, but that's okay. I'll find it for you so that you can see. Bruno's card is coming up. His press and seal technique is coming up again. But what we will do is we'll scroll down here because it's not that far away. Oh, did you like that one, by the way? That's the card that I'm going to show you how I made that today. Isn't that exciting? Oh, I better work out why this has got 0. I think there's something wrong with my Pinterest pin. It's usually a good way to gauge if there's something wrong. Oh, there it is. Parcels and Petals cling stamp set. That is such a winner. It's such a beautiful, beautiful stamp set. It's like this one here. Such a gorgeous set. You can totally miss it in the catalogue, the annual catalogue. Beautiful friendship. But check out this card. I'll show you it in the flesh in a moment. Yes, there it is there. I'm like, do I even have that card on my desk? And there's my little video showing you how you can join. Yep, we had the pressed petals. It's coming up. Oh, the Greek Isles. Got lots of videos, so come and check them out. Here it is, the inaugural blog hop with the Gentleman Crafters. How cool is that? And Bruno did this one here and used the stamp set Here's to Strong Women, but he just masked the girl section. How well did he do? And he used vellum. He used his vellum. And I love how he's done the double denim with the ribbon. So clever. My husband is super clever. So yes, please come over. There is a lot on here to catch up on if you've missed it. See, here's all our beautiful team. So Jessie and Michelle, they both earned the trip. And Michelle bought her team member Linda. And Jessie bought her cheeky husband Dave. And I bought my husband Bruno. Just in case you don't know. There's Santorini. So yes, lots of cool stuff over here that you need to check out. Look at this beautiful card. Oh my goodness. That's actually going to be a customer card coming up. I'll show you those as well. I did a whole stack of them. And I did it as cards to give to special people on the trip as well. So yeah, super busy. There's so much been happening. So hopefully you can catch up with that. Yeah, you like how he says vellum. Vellum. I know, beautiful friendship is the best stamp set, Holly. I agree. Thank you for explaining your page to us. Some people are relatively new to computer use. Oh, I'm glad that helped, Carol. Because, yeah, sometimes you can miss things, but I'd love it if you can come over to the kyliebertucci.com and see some things on there. So we have, oh, that's a card that hasn't been posted yet. I almost showed you a card that hasn't been shown because we've been working ahead. That's the card there as well that used the beautiful friendship. Yes, the blog training's still available, Elaine. I'll share it with you. There's the one that I just showed you. This is another recent one as well. So many beautiful cards. So check them out. Oh, I just found some more things that I received. Some more gifts. This is seriously what it was like on the cruise. So I have to show you these. So this one is a new embossing folder. That's how much show and tell I have here. So this one is called, I was going to guess the name, but I'm like, don't guess it because you'll probably get it wrong. Something like metal, pressed metal, smashed metal, hammered metal, which is on page 31 of the holiday catalogue. I'm really excited about using this for a lot of different things. And another embossing folder that we received here. And that one is called Stylish Scroll. Yes, can never have enough embossing folders. We even got these cute little stars. Look at those. Cool embellishments. They were like some of the prizes that we got. Oh, look at you, Luann. You're all over it. And Melissa. You girls know the catalogue off by heart already. Randy as well. I'm so impressed with you girls. You know your stuff. You're all over it. All the brand new products. But how cute are they? So cute. Copper. And are you ready for this? This is probably one of my favourite gifts that I got given. Or prizes that I won. You ready? I know. I'm like, drum roll. I think I have to get the actual name of it because it's so amazing. I'm really, really excited about this one. These are called ornate frame dies. You had me at sentiment dies. How exciting is that? That's page 53, people. 53. Look at them all. I keep saying to Stampin' Up, please, we can never have enough dies for our sentiments. Keep them coming. So yes, more amazing things. Look how amazing Stampin' Up are. Oh, keep refreshing, Carol. Have you turned it off and on? So yes, some more goodies that I just found. Segue. Oh, I know. Oh, deliciousness. Okay, so what else do I have to show you? I received a lot of swaps. I did 25 swaps. So please, over the next 3-4 days, I will be putting those swaps on my blog and showing them. But I also have some special gifts to show you. I'm not going to show them today, but I will be doing videos on that because, you know, otherwise this video is just going to get way too long. There's so many things to share. But one thing I will sort of give you a sneak peek of is that I received the most amazing card from Dawn Griffith. I was totally and utterly fangirling. She only made 2 of them. 2 of these cards, and she based it from her $2 million card. Here's a little sneak peek. Look, she made her own envelope out of vellum, and I want to show you this card. So look out for that. In the next couple of days, I will be showing gifts that I received. Talking about fangirling, I also received a gift from Robin Carden, the pink stamper. She handmade it. So look out for all of them too. There's so many things to come. Lots to share. Lots to show you. I know. Amazing. Dawn is the best. She's so cute. And so is Robin. They're so adorable. Every demonstrator we meet on these trips are just so, so kind. We got the most amazing gifts and presents and lots of love and cards. So I will be sharing all of those with you. But yeah, I was like completely and utterly floored when Dawn gave me this card. Honestly, it was like, oh, are you for real? You made me a card? So yes, and a vellum envelope. Now, I want to share some random act of kindness that came. Do you know how much random act of kindness fills my heart? Please, if you're not part of our group, please come and join. Angie McKenzie is doing the most amazing job, and the other girls, I know, suspense, and the other girls on the Random Act of Kindness group. I'm just going to pop up the link. So please make sure you answer the questions if you join that group. It is just the most amazing ways to connect with people around the world, to show love to other people. And I'm not sure, Carol. Maybe not. I think as long as it has a label, I've had envelopes that are like that before. Try it. Oh, that's so sweet of you, Patricia. I was so taken back when we got given presents. I mean, I brought presents too. I brought caramello koalas and Tim Tams and Minties, and yeah, we had a lot of fun giving away all our Aussie gifts, our Aussie presents, and we had some cards that we made. I think I wrote in the cards on the way over, about 50 cards I brought along with me, just because, you know, there's lots of special people that we catch up with. So that was really nice to be able to do that and use my time on the plane very wisely. So that was good. Auntie is the sweetest person in the world. She's just like totally adorable. I agree, Shelley. Girl crush. Fangirl. I was totally fangirling. Yes. So these are the Random Act of Kindness cards that came while we were away. And I want to thank every single one of you for just, you're just so beautiful. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry if I don't get to comment and reply to you in person, because it does get a little overwhelming at times. And you all know I'm not the most organized person. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to put them in like baskets of what I've shown and what I've thanked, and yes, but I'm still a work in progress. So I apologize in advance. So if you are part of the Random Act of Kindness and you don't hear from someone, don't get disheartened. Don't get sad, because it's probably gone to the right person. In fact, there was a person that their card got returned because the address wasn't current, and they said, oh, they just messaged the person and said, look, you know, I tried to send you a card, but it came back. Which that's the best thing to do, is just contact the person, say, you know, did you get it okay? You know, I don't want you to make you feel bad in any way, but is everything all right? I hope you received my card. I was thinking of you. And that's the best way to make sure that it's been received. And you probably will find out that the card that you have sent has gone to the exact right person at the exact right time, because they could be going through sickness or going through cancer treatment, or had someone in the family that's sick, or had a loved one die or a pet die. And it's just so special to be able to encourage other people and spread some positivity around the world. So definitely come and join our Random Act of Kindness group if you're not part of it already. Now, this beautiful card came from a team member, Alessandra. She is such a talented card maker, like absolutely beautiful. Check out this card. Thank you so much, Alessandra. She sent her vouchers in there as well, because we have team vouchers and customer vouchers that I give away for different things that they achieve or prizes that they win. So she sent that with her vouchers. I also got this from the beautiful Stephanie. Stephanie Fisher is in our Crazy Crafters team as well, and it's very, very kind of her to send this, because she's going through a tough time as well. So big thanks, Stephanie. We've all got our things going on, don't we? And it was very kind, because she sent it it's a sympathy card for my grandfather that passed away before we left on the trip. So it was really nice to come home and have some more of these beautiful sympathy cards arrive, because it was a whirlwind. the funeral happened and then we left, and so to come back and to think about Pa again has been really special to receive these cards, and knowing that you were all thinking of us is really, really special and so kind. Like, it really, really touches our heart to think that you have thought of us as well. Now, this one here is a random act of kindness from Judy. So Judy sent a little note, and she said that she's been a demonstrator for 6 years and that she cases a lot of my cards for her classes. Yay, please do. Any cards that I put on my blog, anyone can case, anyone can use them. That's what they're on the internet for. So please don't feel like you have to ask or feel bad. Case away. Take them, use them, put them in your class. I used to do the same thing with other demonstrators, and I'm just so excited to know that now I'm finally on the other side. It's like, oh, I'm inspiring other people to use it for their classes. Thank you, Lynn. It's very sad. Actually, talking about my grandfather, but big thank you, Judy. Thank you. Gorgeous card. Gorgeous little note too. You've done so well. Talking about my grandfather while we were on the cruise, talk about amazing things that happen. So because my grandfather was not well, the family were talking about his history, where he was from in Italy, how him and my grandmother met. And it's so nice because it's history that either I hadn't absorbed before, or I felt like I didn't even know the story. So one of the amazing things was hearing about the area where he lived, Stromboli. And I was like, that's amazing. And we looked at our cruise and we're like, we might even go past there. Maybe we'll even see it. So on the way, I was so tired. I could not even get up. I felt so awful, but it was like 5 o'clock in the morning that we were going to be passing it. And Bruno kept trying to wake up and have a look, but didn't even end up seeing it either, even though he wanted to get up early. So we were like, oh, that's a bit of a shame. On the way back, I could not believe this, but on the way back, I literally walk up and there it is. Literally, my grandfather's island that he grew up, there it was. And it was smoking because there had been a volcanic eruption the week before. So everyone was looking at it. I'm like, what is this island? And they're like, oh, Stromboli. What? And so I got straight onto my mobile, rang my family and took a lot of pictures and said, Dad, I'm going past the island. And they were all awake, like even the fact that the timing was perfect for my family. So that was really, really cool to be able to see that. So that was really special. It was like, oh, I can remember my grandfather while we were on the cruise and think of him. So that was a very special moment. That was probably one of my highlights. It truly was. I was like, so excited. I know, so special. And it was just like, it was right there. I was like, this is just amazing. So amazing. So another condolence card that I got here. I'm pretty sure that this was from Sandra Mackey. She said she cased one of my cards. Thank you, Sandra. That was so beautiful of you to send that. Another sympathy card here from Nancy and my team. Thank you, Nancy. I really appreciate that you thought of us. And I'll share that with my family as well, because even when my family were here, they just were so amazed with all the cards that you all were sending from around the world. I think it really touched them. So Christine Higgins also said, thinking of you and your family during this sad time. May God strengthen you and give you peace. Thank you so much. These cards definitely help, I'm telling you. So I'll take a photo and send that to all my family, because I know that that will really touch them as well, to know that you've all thought of them. So thank you. Yeah, it was so special, like really special. And Dad was just like, yeah, he was so excited. I could see it in his face. He's like, I can't believe you're showing me Stromboli. Like, amazing. So we'll have to get back there one day. This gorgeous one from Jane. And she did a beautiful card. See, look at this beautiful Stampin' Up envelope. There is nothing like these envelopes. They're just the most beautiful envelopes in the world. And she's done the gorgeous decoration as well with the flowers that match the card. Gorgeous card, Jane. Thank you so much. This is just so clever. Love how you've done the tags. You know, crossed it over like that. I think that's just such a beautiful effect. And she just, yeah, that sentiment's brilliant as well. Sorry to hear about the loss of your beloved Pa. May you have happy and fond memories of him. Give you some comfort during this difficult time. And I tell you what, that seeing that island, it was just like, oh, that's so beautiful. Yeah. All our family are here in Australia now, Lynn. I don't think there's any relatives that are still in Italy, but I'll have to find that out. They'd be very distant relatives because they all came to Australia. What else have we got here? Jill Lancet, she sent this one with some vouchers. A beautiful use of designer series paper. Hashtag loveitchopit. Brilliant. Thank you. And she did the envelope as well. Very impressive. Adele Britton, she sent this super cute card here. Great way to use the daisy punch. Look at that, using designer series paper. And she's just done it twice, layered it. And then she's got the did she do stamp? Yeah, stamping in the background. Super cute size too. Look at that. Love that idea. Really nice little note card. What's this one here? Melinda Whittington. She made this happy, cheery, gorgeous card. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Yes, and my mum's in New Zealand. That's right, Lynn. Yes. Family everywhere. She's actually in Queensland at the moment. She's a gypsy. I'll call Mum a gypsy. Hi, Deborah. Good to see you. Stunning. This is so beautiful, Melinda. You're such a talented stamper. We've got so many talented people in this world, I tell you what, and they're sharing their gifts in the most beautiful way, sharing these cards. So beautiful. And the best thing is not only do I get ideas from this, but then I actually share it with people who are in retirement villages. They can get ideas from it. I share it online. I take pictures of it. So it gets lots and lots and lots of inspiration for other people too. Another beautiful sympathy card from Stephanie. Absolutely beautiful, Stephanie. Thank you so much for thinking of us. Mwah! You're all so beautiful. You're beautiful people. Crafters have just got the heart of gold. They really do. There's this gorgeous one that just came recently, Diane Keogh. Look at that. Beautiful use of designer series paper. And what a great way to use that sentiment, that framelit at the front. So many awesome ideas. I love the fun folds too. And that's just beautiful with the ribbon. She's done the ribbon through the back and then just cut it at the front, hidden the cut underneath. Good to see you, Rosalie. Another one here from Nancy. She gave this beautiful one here with some vouchers. Thank you, Nancy. I think it's Keogh, actually, when I look at that one. Diane Keogh. I always say Keogh, but it's Keogh, isn't it? Yeah. So that's gorgeous. Thank you so much for that. I love this beautiful magnolia. So gorgeous. Hi, Jess Brigden. Is Jess Brigden here? We've got another magnolia here, which just shows how popular the beautiful magnolia is. This is from the gorgeous Priscilla Gunton. And this was inspired from a card that Morel Taylor here in Australia made. She said, thanks so much for doing the clear mount inserts for the annual catalogue. Oh, clear mount inserts. Oh, yes. I know what she means. So for the Love It, Chop It, we did the inserts for those. She's so cute. She's thanking us for doing that. Look at this card. Priscilla Gunton. You are just so talented. You're amazing. I'm looking forward to my hugs in Sydney. Not long now. Yes, and recycle as well. Yep, they get reused again. So it's like it has like 4 different lives, all of these cards. Reuse, inspire, reuse. So it's really nice. I like that because I don't like waste. It's not nice to waste, and we want it to have as long a life as possible and touch as many people as we possibly can. Thank you, Priscilla. It's really pretty, like stunning. Look how she's done the background, the crackle paint. Like, there's so many elements in this that I absolutely adore. And it's based on Morel Taylor's card. So Morel, amazing card. Seriously, you rock it, girl. Well done. And another Magnolia one. This is from the gorgeous Angie, who is one of our admin girls in the Random Act of Kindness. She does incredible. Neat is another one. Those two girls do so much work on that Random Act of Kindness group. And she sent me this gorgeous card here using the Magnolia Bloom. I love how she's got this little element along the side here, and having the monochrome look is just beautiful. Yeah, the Magnolia bundle is just incredible. So beautiful. Thank you, Angie. And the beautiful words inside were so sweet. And we also have this one from Rita. She used this one here with some designer series paper, and she put some vouchers in there as well. So yeah, there we go. Lots of Random Act of Kindness. And I know there's actually still more around here, because there was some from our 10-year anniversary that, because someone on the cruise asked me, did you get that card? And I'm like, oh my goodness, did I not? Thank you. I'm like, there's so many people I need to catch up with. So there may be more to come, but thank you so much for all your beautiful mail. Keep spreading the love around the world, because it's so special. I know how I felt getting those sympathy cards, and I know how much my family are going to appreciate what you've done as well. So I'll share that with them as well. And before we move on to some crafting, look at this cute card that we got given. We did our Hindi graduation. You may have seen the photos that I posted on Facebook. You probably can't read this. I'll read it for you. Bruno or Kylie. In Hindi, it's Hindi script. So this is from a young man that gave us a card to say congratulations on our graduation, our language class. So he said, I know how hard it is to learn another language, and I appreciate you learning learning Hindi. May God help you reach all your goals, Shane. Oh, thank you, Shane. How cute is that? And he found out that my favorite color is green, or hara, and Bruno's favorite is yellow, pila. So that they are the colors in Hindi. And we just love that these young men, get your young men sending cards to people. This is the beginning of creativity. This is the start of it. And how special is that he took the time to say congratulations on our graduation and did it all himself. So it's very special. Craft is very special, and it's touching, and it means so much. I know there's nothing like it in the world. There really isn't. So you have a special gift that no one else, not many people in the world have. So please share it. And don't think about, is my card good enough? Am I good enough? Don't even think about that. Just think about the other person. Shane, he just stuck these two pictures together. He didn't think about, is this going to be good enough for Kylie? She makes cards for a living. No, he didn't think about that. He just poured his little heart out on this beautiful card, on this paper, stuck it together, and those words just mean so much to me. So don't overanalyze yourself. Just send love. Just put it out there and do it. Don't overthink. Okay, let's do some crafting. I told you there's a lot to do today. Let's have a look at my list and make sure I haven't missed anything, because I'm telling you, I was like, I'm gonna miss something today. I think I'm on track. I'm feeling good, and it's actually not too bad timing wise, because I was thinking I am gonna go way over. But it's actually not so bad. Look at me, I'm like, where did I put my little notepad? There it is. Found it. You can stop looking, everyone. Stop looking. I found it. Okay. Yes, we've got bonus days. Yes, we've got the gifts, the giveaway. Yes, the blog post coming up. Yes. Oh, okay. So I will talk about the blades as I'm doing my project today, because that's the elephant in the room at the moment. So thought I had missed everything. I often ask, is this good enough? It's totally good enough. Just sending it is good enough. Yes, comparison is the thief of joy. Yes. Don't think about yeah, don't think about it at all, because I know when I received this how much it touched my heart. And I know what we do to ourselves. We beat ourselves up. It's not good enough. It's not neat enough. It's ugly. No, send it. It's got love attached to it. So you could literally do anything, and it's all about the love. Seriously. Now, let's have a look here. I want to make sure that this is all looking hunky-dory. I'll do it the other way around, actually. And yes, that's right. Good. Ta-da! Hi there. We're ready to craft. So what I'm going to show you today, because I had a few questions about this, it is my card that I made for the swaps on the cruise, because a few people were like, Vicky just asked a question, good question. What are the vouchers that I keep mentioning? So with my customers, I have a loyalty program and they can actually get vouchers. We also have monthly draws and monthly prizes and little giveaways. And so during those giveaways, we have vouchers. And we also do the same thing for our team. So if our team reach certain sales targets, or if they add a new team member to their team, then they get given vouchers that have a monetary value attached to it, and then they can save up those vouchers and then post them to us and get free product. Pretty cool. I know, we have a lot of fun. We spoil our customers and we spoil our team members. So yeah, that is the vouchers. Hope that explains it, Vicky. Okay, so what we're going to do today is, you can see that this is very bright and colorful and pretty crazy. Thought I'd go pretty crazy and bold, just to show you how sometimes we restrict ourselves with colors and we stick to the same old. But I was inspired by my Uniqlo shirt, and I thought, well, if Uniqlo can do it, so can I. So I just went for it. And I put the most random colors together, and strangely enough, I really love it. I don't look at it and detest it, so I'm happy with that. But I want to show you exactly how you can use the same thing but change it up a little bit. So I was thinking an ombre look would be really pretty. So you could do something like the blues. We've got Bermuda, Pool Party, Coastal Cabana. I was like, what's the middle one? Coastal Cabana and Pool Party. So, oh, that's so nice. Oh, don't be shy, Kerry. Yes, get over your fear. Honestly, it is all about the heart. I'm so happy to hear that, Kerry. Please don't ever feel insecure about your card making, and don't let anyone else ever make you feel insecure about your card making too. Because if someone was to have a dig and go, really, or, you know, have this look on their face, it's actually not about the card at all. It's the love that comes from that card and the time that's gone into it, like the effort. It's like you have thought of a person and made something that's part of you, and it's so special, so special. Hello, Sandra. Good to see you. Yes, so here we go. We could do this. Hi, Wergie. No, thank you for sharing that, Kerry. I'm really appreciative for you being honest. You could do the pinks. Yep, I agree, Megan. So you could do an ombre look at the pinks, but we're going to do ombre purples because I know Jessie loves purple. So this is an ode to Jessie. Shout out to Jessie Scott. I'm doing purple today. So the best thing is, and this will help highlight another elephant in the room. This highlights two elephants in the room. So the purples that I have used is Gorgeous Grape, Highland Heather, and Purple Posy. Okay, elephant in the room. What is happening with Purple Posy ink? At this stage, nothing. We don't know what is happening with the ink. Stampin' Up are working really hard to make sure that it's a good quality ink. That may not happen. It may not get the result that they want. However, we still have the cardstock. So this is our ode to Purple Posy. You can still use Purple Posy, just sadly not the ink at the moment. I love ombre too, Wergie. You had me at ombre. It's so beautiful. So yes, that is what I'm going to use. And I've already pre-stamped our sentiment, and that's using the Parcels and Petals stamp set, which is an amazing stamp set. I'm very naughty and I haven't grabbed it. Where are we? Look how much space I've got in this cupboard. Parcels and Petals. I love things being in alphabetical order. It really does help. Thank you, Bruno and Jessie. So that's it there. A gorgeous, gorgeous stamp set. Remember that you could add that to your starter kit, because you can add anything you want to the starter kit. But beautiful sentiments and also images. These images are absolutely fantastic. So that is a must-have stamp set, that one. I'll just angle this a little bit out. Yeah, that's a bit better. So there we go. Now, let me show you what I've done. So you look at this and you think, okay, it looks pretty easy, but there's a few little tips here that I can share with you that it will help. I've cut my strips, which is the other elephant in the room, cutting. There was a lot of discussion on the cruise about trimmers and Purple Posy ink. They were definite discussions, and Stampin' Up, at the end of the day, and I will keep saying this, Stampin' Up do not want to cause us any pain or trauma, and they don't want us to feel stressed out. And sadly, with the situation with the blades, that kind of is what has happened. I'm getting a lot of emails about blades. Do I have blades? Can you get me blades? Where do I get blades from? And I know it's stressful because we have this cutting machine and no blades to go with it eventually. But my biggest suggestion for you is save your blade cost, because it's not going to be too far away that Stampin' Up release a new trimmer. It is coming. I saw it with my own eyes. It is coming and it's fantastic. So save up your little pennies, and instead of getting, like, the only reason why they got rid of this trimmer is because they feel that the blades are inferior. So we don't want you getting items that you're not going to get enough life out of. We want you to get a good quality product, and that's what Stampin' Up, why they did what they did. They said, look, we probably should have turned off the blades and turned off the trimmer and be done with it. Sadly, it didn't coincide that the trimmer finished and the new one came, and that's unfortunate. Obviously, they didn't plan it that way, but that is what has happened. So just save your little pennies, because the new one, exactly, we want a good quality product. We don't want to be stuck with blades that aren't going to last long. So it's not too far away. Please be patient with Stampin' Up. Please be patient with me. I'm sorry I can't fix the blade situation, which I know is frustrating for a lot of people, but there is a solution coming. We don't know anything about the die cutting machine, the new die cutting machine, but we're sure that it's not going to be far away. So I've been asked about Big Shots, what's happening. Sadly, at this point in time, there is no die cutting machine that Stampin' Up is selling. How many pennies do we need to save? Not too sure. They didn't talk about a price point, but yeah, probably $50 and above. As many pennies as you can, because if you have extra, you can spend it on something else. I'll let you get something else as well. So yes, just keep your pennies, save it for that, and don't get stressed out about missing out on the blades, because a solution is coming. Yes. Many of us have had other, yes, exactly. And that's the other solution as well, is if you want, you can go and get another, and you know, it makes me sad to say this, but if you need a trimmer, you can go and buy one from your local Office Works or go online, but they're not cheap, and they're not, a lot of them aren't good quality. I remember Jessie Holton and I went to Aldi and bought an Aldi one. It was the worst trimmer ever. It was so bad. So it can be really difficult. And yes, Debbie, you can order the Purple Posy blends. They are available. So that's a really great alternative for you instead of the ink. Great point to bring up. Thank you. So, not your fault. Yes. I was about to post you all my old blades so you can sharpen them for me. You're funny, Sandra. So yes, they're the elephant in the room, and that is my top tips for you coping with this situation right now. It's not ideal, but it's okay. We're all gonna live. We are gonna get through this time, and Stampin' Up is committed to making solutions for us. They're devastated that it has caused so much angst for so many people, and they apologized to us and wanted us to pass that on to you because they know that it's frustrated us as ones that are selling the products or can't sell the products, and they know that it's created a lot of extra work because I've been getting a lot of extra emails about, can you get me blades? Can you get me blades? No, I can't get you blades. I'm in the same situation. I cannot get blades. Yes, I still have mine, Vicky. I still have my purple posy and I'm happy with it. But, you know, they want it to be, you know, it's still got a little bit of bubbling, but I'm okay with it because it's a very soft, subtle color. But that's the problem. They said with it being a light color, that can be the most difficult thing when they add in the defoaming product, that it can bubble. Yes. So there we go. There's all the elephants in the room discussed. Now, the best thing to do with this, if you're going to be making a few, and why not? Why not make 4 all at once? You know me, I'm always like, oh, do a few at once. Don't just do one. Sorry, I've just put my hand right in front of the camera. Don't just do one, do a few. And so what I'm going to do is basically just stick all this down. Let's do it together now. And then I'll show you the measurements. You sharpen your blades with an emery board. That's a cool idea. Yep. Well, I ended up getting a Carl trimmer. I'm going to be open and honest and transparent with you because, yeah, I need to cut more than just a few. Like if I'm doing a bulk amount of cutting, especially with my designer series paper, when I'm doing shares and things like that, I need something that does more than one cut at a time. But my Stampin' trimmer still has its place, so I'm still going to get a trimmer when it comes out. So, yeah. Where did my Tombow glue go? Britta gave it to me. Here it is. We literally are almost out of Tombow glue. Jessie did remind us to get Tombow. So, reason why I like Tombow, I'm just going to do half of it. The reason I like Tombow is because you get a bit of wiggle room. You may not be able to see it in the camera, but it's very good for something like this where you're putting pieces on because, yeah, it's good to have wiggle room. You got to make sure you get to your edges too because you're going to be doing a few edge pieces, and just remember that you're going to be cutting down too. So I'm going to start with the light and do all of, well, not all of them, but I've basically cut my cardstock at, and you know, you don't have to do all in block color, but I'm going to try block colors here, all the one color, and I've done them in 2 centimeter strips, which I think in inches, 3/4 of an inch, something like that. I'll do one more. Here we go. You can tell I'm like craft mode, signing off. Some will be like, why did Kylie stop talking? I'm in my Zen mode. Yes, it does. If I use like the Terran tape or something like that with something like this, I start having a panic attack and end up sticking it totally in the wrong place. Then I have to rip it off, and then I'm stressing out because I'm ripping all my cardstock, and it's just all too stressful. Now, what I have noticed about doing it in the block, oh no, it should work actually. I've worked out a way. Oh, and be careful that you don't stick it to your grid paper. Sorry, I was off the the screen there for a moment. Yes, there is a YouTube video on how to sharpen your blades, and someone actually said to me on the trip that they absolutely love their Stampin' Up trimmer, and they feel that the issue is with the mat more than anything, the little groove that needs to be cleaned. But you know, it's too late now because Stampin' Up have pulled it, which is very sad. But if you do want to keep it, I mean, the problem is the blade situation. You can't get the replacements. Oh, so pretty. But I'm realizing it's going to be a little bit tricky to get all the color in the one spot. So I probably should have done like different ones. But anyway, you'll get the idea of how I put it together. So I'll just finish off this last little bit here. May as well. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to do some light. Frenchie has a video on how to sharpen. That's cool. Yeah, we need any tips that can help us get longevity out of our blades for the time being is great. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do some cutting. I've realized I've totally I was meant to cover the whole paper and I haven't. I'll show you this. You'll have a good laugh. Oh, whoops. I think I angled it wrong. I was so busy looking at the pattern that I actually forgot to keep an eye on where I was placing my strips. So don't do what I've done. Just don't copy me at all. Just watch this top section. So then I'll get my trimmer, the elephant in the room. We'll call it Blade Gate. But honestly, Stampin' Up, everything they do, they think really at the end of the day they want us to have the best positive experience possible, and so they get really sad when we don't get that. So they want us to have the best quality product. They want us to have fun. They want us to have all of the beautiful, amazing things. So they're very sad when we're not happy. And at the moment, it is a bit stressful for customers and demonstrators, which, yeah, no fun. Now, just be careful with this if you're using the stamping trimmer. I have done it in the past where there's been some of these little bits stuck to the blade and I've just gone and flicked it and ended up cutting my finger. So be very careful. You do not want to cut your finger. So if something gets stuck near the blade, FYI, the blade will cut you. Cutting it with aluminium foil. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, this is so pretty. I'll just have to work out which way is going to be best. But yes, this is basically how you can cut the edges. And you can, obviously everything left over you can use. Yay. All of that can get reused, reused, reused. So don't throw anything out because it still has lots of life in it. And this one. Good. So this is basically what I did. Now, as most of you know, I have my little card templates. If you don't have my card templates, then you need to. You need to get my card templates. So if you have them, I'm using the Gorgeous Grape size for the base, and I am actually using Gorgeous Grape base as well, but the size is this. The next layer is the Poppy Parade layer, which is going to be Whisper White, and then the actual, and this is the Whisper White size. I mean the Poppy Parade size, and then the next layer is going to be this cardstock, and that size is the Flirty Flamingo size, so that you know exactly the sizing. If you don't know about my card templates, please just Google them, have a look, but it just helps you get very clear measurements and saves a lot of stress, because we don't want to be stressing out about measurements. We want to be having fun. Now I want to get this, so I haven't thought about it very clearly, as I mentioned before, but I want to get it so that we have a bit of all of the colors. So let me have a look here. I'm trying to eyeball. Ooh, no. Will that get it? 14.4. Oh yeah, that will get some, I think. Let's try that. I think this should work. And if it doesn't, I'm sorry. I apologize in advance. Look, I didn't glue these down. It's all right. I'll stick them down in a sec. Actually, I'll stick it now before we cut it. Choppy chop, chop, chop. Yeah, these ones need sticking. I was being all talky, not enough paying attention. Come on, Tombo, you can work. You were just working. Oh, there you go. We're literally on our last Tombow glue. It's so devastating. I was like, oh, I don't think we've got enough Tombow glue for my video today, but Bruno found one in his room. Thank goodness. There we go. I feel like this one wasn't the one that I was using. I feel like there's another one out somewhere else. I feel like, oh, there it is. I knew it was sabotaging me. It felt like a spy. There we go. Yay, now we're cooking with gas. Yes. This is so not what you do. This is just like hilarious. This is welcome back to crafting, Kylie, after being away on holidays. Don't do anything I've just done. Hi, Karen. Oh, that's nice. You saw Lion King. I'm so looking forward to seeing that. Now, I've realized that we need another piece here. And we also need to get I need to get my Flirty Flamingo measurement. Oh, actually, oh no, I can't swap it. Oh, yes, I can. I'm getting glue everywhere. Have your oh no, that's all right. Good. Have your adhesive remover handy, that's for sure. Because when you're using Tombow like this, you're going to end up with glue everywhere. Yeah, you really will. I'm just going to use the scissors on this one because I've only got one little edge. Will that be enough? Let's have a look. So I need the 13.9. Yes. There we go. Bit more. There we go. And just cut it down a little bit. Now, that is our little base. So that is all I did for the base. Now, it looks a bit tricky because I've got the sentiment and you're like, how did you cut, I don't understand how you did that. So this is the bit that's really cool. So we want to create enough space so that our sentiment pops through, but it still looks like it's continuing. So what you will do is you will cut it to create space for your sentiment. And I know exactly what those measurements are, but if you line it up, and you can use your Stamparatus for that as well, it helps immensely. So we need the other one. I think that's right. No, there. No, I don't want to cut that off. I want to cut that bit off. So I'm going to turn this around. This is the trickiest bit because you want to snip that bit. Yes. I had to concentrate a lot when I was doing this card. I was like, no, don't cut the wrong side. Okay, there we go. And then that little piece there can be kept. I'll just trim that down a little bit. That can be kept for the inside of your card. But now, because we've cut it, look at this. How pretty does it look? Suddenly, my craziness has turned into something. I know, I'm shocked too. It's turned into an actual card. Oh, too funny. So if you wanted to, I decided not to do it on my swaps because there was quite a few of them. But I think it would look really cool raised. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to dimensional it. Let's put some dimensionals on. Where are my dimensionals? Where are our dimensionals? Here we go. So we'll probably end up using this entire sheet. Good. We'll just get some more. Yep. It was a glue happy day. I know, I'm very happy with that. So you can do it with any ombre, and remember, even if you're inspired by certain colors, which I'll do too. Even if you're, yeah, you could do all sorts of colors with this technique, and it's just really fun and funky, and it's just a different little idea. Ah, we didn't end up using it all. Plenty left still. Whoops. Just threw it on the ground. So what we will do is put this down the base. Now you've got to make sure that you have it the right way round. So before you stick it, just have them next to each other and make sure that you're putting it the right way. So we saw that there. Oh, I need to put some more glue there. That was another thing, like as I was cutting, certain pieces would be like, yay, I'm free. Because the minute you cut it, you realize that there wasn't enough glue. But that's all right. Just come in with a bit more glue. So let's have a look here. Line this up. Oh, sorry, I'm totally off the, I'm off the grid. I'm off the page. I'll move all of this out of your way for all my beautiful OCD friends, like my beautiful husband, Bruno. He's definitely a clean person, unlike me. Yep. There we go. Does it look like I'm organized now on the screen? Because that's not what's happening in real life. So that's going to be there. Good. And we've got a little border. Yes. And then we want to undo this. It's a little bit more challenging with the dimensionals because of lining up. I'm already looking at this and seeing that it's a bit crooked, but that's okay. It's just for camera. Oh, thank you, Karen. Oh, sorry. I just saw your message. I just suddenly realized it. Okay, let's bring this closer. Yep, that looks good. Use your grid paper if you need to. Yay. Oh, so pretty. And then all we're going to do is bring in our card base. So I've just cut my cardstock in half lengthways. You can do it widthways or lengthways, whatever you prefer. I like this for my photography. Look at this. Who is this person folding like this? Seriously. You can tell I'm on holiday mode still. Good thing I've got another one here if I need to get it. But I will salvage it somehow. I will line it up. Is it lined up better? Yes, much better. Oh dear. Oh my goodness, that is gorgeous. I stinking love this card. Do you love these colors? I really love the simplicity of this. I don't know whether to add like a embellishment of any sort, but I actually really like it. Just super, super clean, layered and simple. I feel like this cardstock is cut wrong. I'm going to cut that on that side because I don't think it's 10.5. It is 10.5. We'll move you over a little bit then. I'll forgive you. Maybe the top was not the right size. Quick, quick, quick. Move, move. Wiggle, wiggle. Okay. Don't look too closely. I'm totally out of practice, Susan. Oh, too funny. But I am really, really happy with that card. And I think that there's a lot of potential to do some really cool things with this technique. Glitter dots. Yeah, we could probably do a few little, yeah, there could be some sequins or something like that. I could probably add some metallic sequins or something. Anyway, I'll have a look and see what I've got there and might add it in afterwards. Because I think I've played long enough with all of you. No, trinkets, oh, clips. Anyway, I'll find something there that I like. Brito's been organising my room. Maybe a butterfly, yeah, even if you wanted to decorate. Look, I love the clean look of this. I really do. I'm such a clean, geometric pattern girl. And a lot of my cards end up looking quite masculine. But that's just my style. That's my thing. So let me jump over here. And just remember, for the inside, I will show you this. For the piece of resistance, you can actually just use a strip on the inside. Where's our little cards here? Oh, online order. Thank you. Thank you to the lovely person who placed an order with me. We love your online orders. Seriously, I still get excited, especially when I see a new team member. I'm just like, ah, new team member. And I do like a happy dance. So yes, it's very exciting. So yeah, we can put that on the inside. And then we can add a strip that we have left over. Let's have a look here. Nice, happy, yes, excellent. And we have a piece here. There it is. That we can put down the bottom there. Check it out. So you just want to make sure there's a little tiny piece here. This happened a fair bit when I was doing my swaps. There we go. Oh, it doesn't want to stay on there. Stay, little one. Stay on there. Just have that there. Just create that little accent. And so it just kind of all brings it in together. Cool, huh? Do you think it's necessary to put an inside piece if the cardstock is white or very light in color? That's actually a very good question, Carol. I do that now. I never used to, but I love making my cards feel heavy. It's a bit like my blankets, really. I like feeling encased. So even if it's white, I will still do another layer on top of that. I don't know. I just think it looks really nice. Even when you do a layer on top of a layer that's the same color, it still gives an effect of just that, you know, a little bit more, a bit special. It's a bit more special. It just steps it up a bit. Yeah, of course you don't have to, but I love it. You like that nice touch on the inside? Yeah. And it means we're not wasting anything then too. So thank you all so much for being here today. My goodness, what an epic live. We've almost been live for 2 hours. I knew it was going to be a big one. So good thing I didn't share everything. I will space it out over the next few days. So make sure you're checking out our blog, Crafty, almost did it again, KylieBertucci.com. Always an insert. So there is our card today. Ready? I'm in love. I really am. I'm really loving this. So thank you so much for helping me create this idea. And you can see, same technique, totally different card, totally different. Like, you would not know that this technique is this technique. Change it up. So there you go. Thank you all so much. I know time does fly when you're having fun. So I'm going to have my team meeting this afternoon at 2 o'clock. So in a couple of hours here. And yes, Suzanne, I'm live every week here, every Friday. Thank you, Carol. Well, at the end of the day, if people want to go, they can go. If people want to come back, they can come back. Whatever suits. Thank you all so much. Remember to, even if it is fussy, yeah, so it was a lot of fun being here today. Thank you so much for all your support. Remember the special, joining special, and remember the bonus days too. There's a lot of good things happening right now with Stamping Up, and I know that you are going to want to be part of it, particularly with the holiday catalogue coming up. You're going to want to make the most of that. So get your discount, get your 20% off. So now is a great time to join, no matter where you are in the world. We'd love to see you part of the Stampin' Up team and Stampin' Up family. Thank you. Hi, Matthew. Good to see you here. So thank you all very much. Have a wonderful week. We shall see you online. Make sure you check out our YouTube channel. I'll have links. If you're watching on Facebook, the links will be above. If you're watching on YouTube, the links will be below. And please make sure, if you're on Facebook, that you like our page and request notifications so you don't miss any videos. If you're on YouTube, make sure you click subscribe and the bell, because the bell will give you the notifications, and then that way you'll get emailed when I go live or when I add a video. So I hope that helps. Any question whatsoever, message me. If you're on Facebook, email me, whatever suits you. Ring me and I'll be happy to help you, because we're here to help you. Thank you, Deborah. Have a wonderful week, everyone. And thanks. It's so good to be back. I'm back into the swing of things. My first card in a long time. So thanks for doing that with me. And we'll see you soon. Mwah. Bye, everyone. See you.